Welcome everybody to JonesTV and welcome to DCW Genesis. And we're live in a fully capacity crowd of Winnipeg, Canada. Our first matchup of the evening will involve the man from Hollywood, Jesse Hollywood, as he makes his way into the arena here for our first matchup in Genesis, where our main event will be Chris Jericho taking on Isaac Nagi for the DCW World Championship. This young competitor trying to make a name for himself, trying to make some noise here in DCW as of late. They're having some incredible matches since debuting a few episodes ago on Saturday Night Unleashed. And he is here for his first pay-per-view matchup here in DCW. And he is going to take on the King of this ring, Tyson. The man from Houston, Texas, is trying to climb up back to the mountain after being knocked off by Isaac Nagi in his title matchup at DCW Drive when he had a shot at the championship but fell just short. He is one of the best competitors here in DCW, always being this close to becoming champion, but never actually becoming a champion here, at least not yet anyway. But the king of this ring is here live in Winnipeg to take on Jesse Hollywood in our first matchup here at Genesis, where all the titles will be defended. As the tag team champions, Familia defend their titles against the Nationals. Dama de la Muerta will defend the women's championship against Carmen, Lopez. Vitor Silva defends the internet championship against Lance Bourne, the natural born thriller. And like I said, our main event is going to be Isaac Nagi defending the World Championship against Chris Jericho in Chris Jericho's hometown on Winnipeg. As Jesse looks ready, Tyson looks ready, and here we go. Tyson with quick right hand shots on the Hollywood, but Hollywood counters that with a drop kick to start this match off. Tyson with a big clothesline, taking down Hollywood. Big boot to the back. Tyson keeps attacking here with a back body drop, taking down Jesse Hollywood. Jesse might have some butterflies, man, his first pay-per-view matchup here in DCW. As he's stomping out the hand of Tyson here. Hollywood looking for a big victory in this matchup against Tyson. As Jesse trying to work the knee of Tyson right here. Try to take down the powerhouse of the two. Tyson has the greater strength. So Jesse's game plan should try to slow him down, make himself faster in this matchup to take down the king in this ring. But it seems like so far it's not working, as Tyson hits him with a big backbreaker. As the man from Houston, Texas starts to go to work, but a clothesline from Hollywood takes it down the road by Tyson. One gap kick out by Jesse Hollywood, as Hollywood hits him with a super kick right to the face of Tyson. It's not like Tyson's gonna get a quick victory here, that roll up out of nowhere. which I'm not even sure you've quite seen Tyson ever do that before here in DCW. With Jesse trying to work on the back and the neck area. Leon Tyson here in our opening matchup. Jesse picking him on the shoulders. And drops Tyson right onto his knee. As Hollywood is trying to get a clear advantage of this matchup. Tyson on the outside trying to get a breather. Hollywood's telling him to come back into the ring. Tyson does. Tyson delivers the gut buster like remover. Now working on the arm. Jesse Hollywood now choking him out as well. Showing you he's not going to be showed up in this matchup. Irish whip to the corner. Tyson going for big shots to the back. Countered by Hollywood. DDT by Jesse Hollywood. Going for the cover. One count kick out by Leon Tyson. Jesse doing the smart thing here. Keep attacking Tyson while he's down. Continuous boots into the face of the king in his ring. Tyson with an elbow trying to counter. Clothesline. Taking down Hollywood. Work on the leg. Jesse Hollywood is Tyson. Trying to get up on his feet. Big right hand. Takes him down. But Hollywood a short arm, shoulder block. And a massive super kick. A big super kick by Jesse Hollywood. Just trying to take advantage here. As he continues to work on the legs in the back area of Leon Tyson. It seems to be his focus in this matchup is to attack the legs and attack the back. Make it harder for him to pick him up. For the down with the king. Hard to pick him up for all hell. Off the top rope he goes and he misses. Both men are back on his feet. Irish whip to the corner. Hollywood follows it up with a forearm shiver right into the corner. Tyson trying to get to his feet. Tyson with a takedown. Tyson with shots. As we are live here in Winnipeg. Our second international pay-per-view ever in DCW. Jawbreaker. Swinging net breaker by Jesse Hollywood. And so far, Hollywood's having a great showing in this pay-per-view matchup against Tyson. Tyson from outside trying to get a breather. He's back in. Back body drop by the king in his ring. Going for a headlock here. It's Tyson trying to rear down Jesse Hollywood in our opening matchup. Both men back on their feet. Hollywood trying to set him up for a sleeper hold. He got him in the sleeper. Can Tyson survive this right now? Tyson with a jawbreaker to counter. A big counter by Tyson and a big clothesline into the corner. Hollywood with a shot to the gut. Hollywood going for, oh! I thought he was going for a net breaker, but dropped her on his knee. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Tyson. Tyson barely kicked out. Hollywood can't believe it. Short arm, shoulder block by Leon Tyson. Tyson with big right hands. Tyson with the back suplexes. Got one. Got two. Three for the German. Oh, hail King Tyson. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Leon Tyson comes out victorious in our opening matchup of Genesis. Jesse Hollywood had a great showing in his first pay-per-view matchup. But the king of this ring was too much for him. And all hail King Tyson as he got him down for the 1, the 2, the 3. And Leon Tyson is victorious here at DCW Genesis. This matchup here is for the DCW Women's Championship. Coming to the ring right now. This woman attacked the champion on Saturday Night Unleashed in the parking lot. She claims that she should be the #1 woman here in DCW, and she'll have her chance here tonight as Carmen Lopez makes her way down to the ring. Always trying to look her best, making her way to the ring with her little makeup kit. Carmen Lopez with an impressive victory against the former champion, Cassidy Webb. And she'll have her chance to become the next women's champion right here as she takes on Dama de la Muerta. With the old expression, if you come for the king, or rather I should say the queen for this matter, you better not miss. This is Carmen Lopez's chance to take out the current champion. As Dama de la Muerta makes her grand entrance here at DCW Genesis. The women's champion with a thunderous ovation here in Winnipeg, Canada. Ready to take on the woman that took her out at Saturday Night Unleashed. As the women's champion makes her way into the ring in total darkness here. Fans are ready for this women's title matchup here at Genesis. It's Carmen Lopez waiting for her opportunity. The woman that attacked Dama a couple weeks ago on Saturday Night Unleashed as the champion, looking stoic as ever. Just looking straight dead on to the challenger, holding her belt up high, showing everybody here in Canada who the champ is. As Dama gives the belt to the referee. The referee showing Carmen what is this all about. Showing the fans here around the world what this matchup is all about. It is Carmen Lopez. This is Dama de la Muerta. It's for the Women's Championship. And here we go. Snap suplex taken down. Going for the cover. Not even a 1 count. And Carmen quickly kicks out. Dama trying to end this match quickly, but high knee. A running knee takes down Dama. But Dama's back on her feet already. Drop down. Knee lift right into the gut. Carmen Lopez as Dama's talking with the crowd here. The running bulldog by Carmen Lopez. These two women are coming right at the gate here. With vicious shots and beats down to start this match off. As Carmen Lopez begins to work on the knee of Dama. Dama with a jawbreaker. Trying to go for a drop kick but missed. Carmen's trying to be in the offensive now. With big shots to the head. Now driving her head right into the mat. It's Carmen Lopez. Going for the cover. One count kick out by Dama de la Muerta in this Women's Championship matchup. Big boots by Carmen Lopez here. She is clearly going for the head area of Dama in the early goings of this matchup. Iron shot to the corner. Forearm shiver right to the face of Dama. As Carmen Lopez taunts the crowd. Going for another cover. One count kick out once again by Dama de la Muerta. As Carmen tried to continuously do forearm shivers, trying to attack the head of Dama. Dama's trying to counter with a drop kick, trying to match go her way. These two women just going back and forth in this Women's Championship match. Carmen going for a drop kick but missed. Alright, shift to the corner. Carmen going for a chop but countered. Dama going for headshots. Big blows by the Women's Champion. Dama's taking Carmen up top. Got a cheer roll and a big boot right to the face of Carmen Lopez, taking her down. Try to go for a boot, counter, and a big slap. Arm drag takedown by Lopez. Alright, so to the corner by Dama. Running into Lopez with her backside. Going for the cover. One count kick out by Lopez. Nobody's able to get a count of 2 yet. If any of these pinfalls. And a vicious arm breaker by Dama. Rams her into the turnbuckle and throws her on the mat. Trying to work on the head and neck area with Carmen Lopez here. In this Women's Championship matchup live at Genesis. A knee drop round to the face of Carmen Lopez by Dama. With Dama taunting Lopez here. Going for another cover. One count kick out again by Carmen Lopez. It seems that none of these women can keep the other one down very long. A jawbreaker by Carmen. Irish whip. Throws her back into the ring. Carmen knows the only way she wins this championship is in the middle of that ring. As Dama with a big move right in the middle of that ring, driving her knees into the back of Carmen Lopez. Going for the cover. Could that be it? 1, 2, kick out by Carmen. Carmen barely kicked out. As Dama keeps attacking the back of Miss Lopez here, trying to set her up. Got her in that powerbomb position. Got the head locked in. There she gets her down. 1, 2, 3. And Dama de la Muerta is still your DCW Women's Champion. It's hitting her with the lumbar check and finally connecting the Day of the Dead. Brought into her head for the 1, the 2, the 3. As Dama de la Muerta is still your Women's Champion. Exacting a little revenge on the Carmen Lopez after what she did to her at Saturday Night Unleashed. Ladies and gentlemen, this matchup right here is for the DCW Tag Team Championships. As the first and former champions, the Nationals make their way to the ring. The brothers, Randy and Alex Collins, have a chance to become champions once again here at DCW Genesis. They're the first ever champions for losing the titles of Fortitude in a crazy matchup. In a tag team elimination matchup, where Freebird rules were applied. So after taking out 3 of the 4 members of Fortitude, the 4-member Jeremy Storm got the victory to win the titles for them. But enough about that. As the DCW Tag Team Champions, La Familia makes their way into the arena. The current longest reigning champions here at DCW, winning the championships at King of Kings. As Heather Sanchez and Manny Montana make their way into the ring. Viva la Raza it is, and La Familia, the tag team champions, are going to defend the titles against the Nationals. Here tonight at DCW Genesis. We saw a preview of this matchup at our last episode of Saturday Night Unleashed as Hector Sanchez took on Randy Collins, with Sanchez coming out the victor. Will be the same situation happening here tonight at Genesis for the Tag Team Championships. The Nationals, the first ever DCW Tag Team Champions, winning it at unbeaten against La Familia, if you can believe that. But as of right now, the current champions, the La Familia, like I said before, are the longest reigning champions here in DCW, holding on to those titles since King of Kings. They haven't had a lot of opportunities to defend it, but they are the champions right now. La Familia gives up the belts. And the referee's holding it high for everybody to see that this matchup is for the Tag Team Championships. As Alex Collins and Hector Sanchez starts it off. And here we go. And Alex with quick chops, but Hector with a counter. Alex with a counter of his own with a reverse DDT. If Alex is smart, he would not try to go pound for pound with the biggest man in this matchup. And so far, he is trying to hit him with quick attacks and quick takedowns here. But Sanchez got a caught with a big headbutt. Irish whip by Alex. Comes back around. A two-man bump. Irish whip to the corner this time. Tags in his brother Randy. Tries some Hurricane. Got him. Power bomb by Randy Collins. What a fantastic move by the brothers here. As Sanchez try to take control of this matchup. But Randy's trying to counter everything that La Familia is doing right now. And so far it's working. Cutting the ring off. Here between Heathen Sanchez and Manny Montana. As the Nationals have the clear advantage in the early goings of this matchup. As Randy continues to work on the arm of Heathen Sanchez. Trying to make sure it's harder for him to hit those power moves. And the clothesline takes Sanchez to the outside. As the crowd is not clearly behind the Nationals whatsoever. The referee does the count of 2. Sanchez trying to mount a comeback. And Randy trying to slow that down. Sanchez trying to crawl to the side of the ring. But the experienced tag team of the Nationals has cut him off. And a big leg drop by Randy Collins. Irish whip back to their corner. As Randy tags in Alex, Irish whip, drop kick by Alex, round ahead to Sanchez. And the Nationals are doing a great job cutting the ring off for the La Familia to get involved. Another drop kick right into the back of Heathen Sanchez. The Nationals making sound tags, cutting the ring off, making sure that Sanchez can get a breather at all in this championship matchup. As Alex keep hitting him with shots and kicks right into the lower area. Sanchez can barely stand. He rolls out of the ring, trying to get a breather. But Sanchez taking advantage of being on the outside right now. As the referee's at a count of 2. Alex throwing Sanchez back in the ring. The Nationals know the only way they can win this championship is in the middle of that ring, either by pin or submission. If Sanchez doesn't make a tag very soon, this could be the end of the reign of La Familia. As Alex Collins dragging him to the side of his corner. Tags in Randy. Randy's back in the ring. Like I said, the Nationals are playing this match very smart here. As Randy is working on the legs. Heathen Sanchez. Dave is attacking each body part one by one. First targeting the arms, and now the legs of Sanchez here. As Randy trying to drag Sanchez inside the corner again. Picks him up and drops around the ropes. They have completely cut the ring off. La Familia to make any moves. As Randy tags in Alex. Irish whip by the Nationals. Atomic drop and a big boot. Right into the face of Heathen Sanchez. Sanchez back up to his feet with a roll of the dice and a big boot. Right into Alex Collins' gut. Clothesline. Alex tries to go clothesline, ducks it. Back body drop by Sanchez. And a big spine buster by the man from Mexico. And now he picks up Alex with a big power bomb as well. That could be the opening that Sanchez needs. But Alex has him in control. Try to take him to his corner. But Heathen's trying to counter it. Hector with big elbow shots to the gut. Irish with the La Familia's corner and a big clothesline. Irish switch to the other corner. Shoulder block. And he follows it up. Overhead belly to belly. An overhead belly to belly suplex by Sanchez. Alex is struggling into his feet. Sanchez is setting him up. Got him up in the air. Jack. Hammer. Cover. One. Not even a one count. Randy breaks it up. Randy saw that his brother was in trouble and he breaks up the pin. But it seems to me the tides are turning in this matchup into La Familia's favor. As Sanchez finally makes the tag into Manny Montana. The man from El Paso, Texas is finally in the ring. Trying to go for an arm drag, but countered by Alex. Alex with a brain buster, taking out Manny Montana. And a big boot across the face of Montana. Dumbbell hook powerbomb by Collins. The Nationals, all for the most part, has been in complete control of this matchup. As Collins now working on the leg, and Montana quickly gets out of it. And now Alex is hooking the Boston Tea Party. The single leg Boston Crab. Round to Manny. But Manny powers out of it. Alex trying to crawl to the side of the ring, but Manny cuts him off. As Manny attacking the legs. Advise Collins and tell him to get up. You want to fight? Let's fight. Trying to pick up Alex off the mat. Alex with a knee lift, taking him down. And Alex going for the much needed tag as Randy Collins makes his way into the ring. The first thing Randy Collins do is showboat instead of attacking Manny Montana, who's on the mat. Randy setting with a roll up here. Could this be it? 1, 2. Kick out by Montana. As Randy is attacking the legs of Montana here as well. The Nationals had a game plan coming in, and for the most part, it has worked. Oh, wait a minute. Trying to go for an orange shiver. Manny dodged it. Manny with a snap near takedown. And a kick to the back. Tagging in Hector Sanchez back into the ring. La Familia is not out of it yet, folks. Randy with a shot, following it up with a drop kick. As Randy with an arm bar, trying to take out Hector Sanchez, but Sanchez quickly powering out of it with shots into the face of Randy. And Randy back to work on the arm again. Trying to twist the arm of Hector Sanchez here. Kick to the gut. Archer to the corner, try to go for another foreign shiver. It missed for the second time. It's Hector trying to take him to his corner. Randy's trying his best to stay out of La Familia's corner. Snap suplex by Randy Collins. And a tag by Hector Sanchez from Manny Montana. Montana takes him down. And a big knee. And another knee. Taking down one half of the Nationals. suplex by Manny Montana. As the crowd here in Winnipeg are on their feet for this tag team championship matchup. Manny is taking Randy to the top. Setting up for the Tex, Mex, Plex. And it connects by Manny Montana. Picking Randy off the mat. Powerbomb by one half of La Familia. Could that be what the team needs for the victory? As Manny setting up for a second powerbomb. Randy looks to be in trouble, but Randy's back on his feet. Irish whip to the corner by Collins. Collins setting up Montana, looking for the New England Plex, and he got it. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And we have new DCW Tag Team Champions. A valiant effort by La Familia. But Manny Montana couldn't kick out of the New England Plex for the 1, the 2, the 3. And the Nationals are your two-time DCW World Tag Team Champions. This matchup between Heathen and Koni Kapono has been building up for weeks here in DCW. Starting with DCW Vice, when it seemed like Heathen had the chance to become the champion. He got taken out by Koni Kapono with a spear through the barricade. Ricky was in attack by Koni Kapono after losing his shot at the Internet Championship at Sight Unleashed. The two men were part of a four-way at DCW Drive, where Koni Kapono became the Internet Champion. And then on Saturday Unleashed, Heathen cost Koni Kapono the Internet Championship against Vitor Silva. Wait a minute! Koni Kapono's in the ring. Heathen's not aware of it at all. The ref just ring the bell. Koni Kapono came out of the crowd here to take down Heathen. As Heathen don't know what just hit him. Koni Kapono's already celebrating. Heathen's trying to take his jacket off. Koni Kapono. Tidal wave! A tidal wave! But Koni Kapono already in this matchup. Koni Kapono said another tidal wave. Tidal wave again! A second tidal wave. And he just busted Heathen wide open. Irish hook to the corner. Taking down Heathen. Heathen's been busted open. Heathen hasn't mounted no cut off fits since the match started. Back suplex by Koni Kapono. And Koni Kapono just laying waste here. Ricky Heathen. Not trying to go for a cover. Not trying to go for any kind of submission. No kind of light moves, nothing. Just all power moves. But Koni. As Koni give me a fist right into the face. Ricky Heathen. Continuous fist into the face of Heathen. Heathen's already been busted open. But Koni just hitting him with rights and lefts. The referee at some points had to come in and stop this. Koni's not even trying to go for a pin whatsoever. Heathen's clearly defenseless to these headshots here. Koni picking Heathen off the mat. Heathen just standing there, he can't even do anything. Samoan drop by Koni Kapono. And the crowd here is just stunned right now. It's Koni Kapono still doing headshots into Heathen. The referee just called a match off at this point. Kapono's not at all trying to go for a pin and non-title wave. Drop you onto the ropes. Heathen could face some serious injury here. If referee doesn't do anything, back suplex again by Koni Kapono. Another stomp to the face. And some more headshots on the Heathen. The referee just looking on here as Koni keeps beating him into a bloody pulp here. Heathen has not had one out of offense since this match has started. A crucifix powerbomb by Koni Kapono. Heathen just laid out at this point. Clearly he's unable to continue in this matchup. That's clearly obvious here. As another tidal wave by Koni. Tidal wave after tidal wave. And you're expecting Heathen to get up. And Koni's looking at the referee here. Koni with a shot to the referee. Koni's now beating up the referee. Powerbomb by Koni Kapono. He still blames the referee for losing that title match. As Koni got heated up. Some more drop again. And Koni seems to be done to the referee with shots to the face. Throwing it into the barricade. Koni is just beating the hell out of everybody here tonight. He already took down Heathen. Now he's trying to take out the referee. Heathen's trying to move a little bit in the ring. Koni with a shot. Koni with a tidal wave to the referee onto the floor. Koni with a tidal wave to the referee on the floor. As Koni's back into the ring, Heathen's trying to mount up an offense. Koni counters. Koni with big shots, big headshots. Choke slam backbreaker by the Wave God here. And he has shown everybody in DCW who's the God with that electric chair powerbomb. Just look at the absolute carnage The Koni Kapono calls here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Ricky Heathen and our referee had to be helped to the back. Ricky Heathen is going to be taken to the hospital, and the referee's unable to continue to ref the last two matches here at DCW Genesis. But we do have replacement refs here in the building, as the Natural Born Thriller makes his way into the arena here for the DCW Internet Championship matchup between himself and Vitor Silva. Lance Bourne, the former champion, winning it at one night only, and then losing it at Summer Madness. As the Natural Born Thriller makes his way into the ring with a new mean streak about him here. But you can't deny how talented Lance Bourne is. He is a former champion here in DCW, and he wants to be the champion once again. But he had to take out the current internet champion, Vitor Silva, here tonight to do that. As Lance Bourne waits for the internet champion to make his way into the building. Vitor Silva, the reigning two-time DCW Internet Champion, who just came back at DCW Drive after being unmasked by Ricochet. He came up just short of winning the Internet Championship at Drive, but did end up winning it at Saturday Night Unleashed against Koni Kapono, who just took out Ricky Heathen and the DCW referee. But like I said, we do have referees in standby just in case that was to happen. As Ricky Heathen is getting a standing ovation here in the live capacity crowd of Winnipeg in Canada. We still have the main event to come as Chris Jericho would take on Nagi for the DCW World Championship. As Silva makes his way into the ring, Lance Bourne to the outside, staring him down, winning that championship once again. This matchup is for the DCW Internet Championship between the former champion Lance Bourne, the Natural Born Thriller, the man that took out Jack Gunn at Drive, the Thunder from down under, like he's ready. Not even making a move, just staring down the current champion, Vitor Silva, the first ever DCW Internet Champion, the two-time champion here tonight at DCW Genesis. As he gets ready potentially for his toughest title defense to date, either with his first reign or his second reign as now. As new referee showing Lance Bourne the title. And this matchup is for the Internet Championship between Lance Bourne and Vitor Silva. And here we go. And Bourne with a quick knee right into the face of Silva, stunning the champion. As Bourne throws the champion over the top, right into the floor. Try to go for a shot on the outside. But Silva counters it with a drop kick. The referee's on the count of 2. As Silva and Bourne are battling it out on the outside. In the very early goings of this matchup. We're at a count of 4 already. Count of 5. Bourne with a kick to the gut. But Silva throws him back into the ring. Before the count of 7. And it seems like Silva got the advantage now here in this matchup for the DCW Internet Championship. Silva now working the leg, Lance Bourne, which is a smart move here. You know Bourne's gonna look for that Bourne kick. And that kick can literally come out of nowhere and have him become a 2-time Internet champion. Lance Bourne with a suplex right into the corner. Now he works on the arm of Silva. Silva with an uppercut. Ducks the clothesline, kicking the legs. But Bourne trying to take him down. Like I said, you can clearly see Silva's game plan is to work on the legs of Bourne here. Not only to slow him down, but to also going for the cover. One count kick out by Bourne. But also trying to make Bourne have some difficulty hitting the Bourne kick on the Silva. Silva drops Bourne onto the ropes. And drop kick by Silva as Bourne's trying to get a breather. Rolling to the outer ropes here. Silva knocks Bourne to the floor. And falls into the outside. The 2-man battling on the outside here. Bourne's trying to take advantage with a big boot to the face of Vitor Silva. And now Silva with a shot of his own. Snap near takedown by the champion. Following it up with a big boot to the back of the Natural Born Thriller. Both men are back in the ring on the count of 7. Arm drag takedown by Bourne. Following over the forearm with a knee lift. Both men are looking for quick strikes here in this matchup. Bourne dragging Silva to the middle of the ring, going for headshots. Round to the champion. Bourne is headed up top here. What is he gonna do? Look for a high risk. Oh, he actually knocked the referee down. He nailed more the referee with that knee. Did he hit Silva? Bourne going for the cover. The referee is out though. As the 2 men are still fighting here. But the referee is slowly getting to his feet, trying to get his bearings as the match continues on here between Bourne and Silva. Look at Bourne here, dropping Silva on his head, right into his knee. Going for the rings of Saturn. It's Bourne. But Silva quickly got out of that. Silva going for a suplex. Countered by Bourne. Bourne connects with a German. Still holds on. And another German. Still holding on. And the third German before letting it go. Dragging Silva in the ring. Going for the cover. Feet on the ropes. 1. Feet on the ropes. 2. Kick out by Silva. Silva kicked out. Even though Bourne trying to have his feet on the ropes. Carrying a power driver by Lance Bourne. Silva got him on his shoulders. Bourne with a counter. Bourne with a snap suplex. Taking out Silva. Bourne headed up top again. What is he gonna do? Going for a splash and it connects. Connect with a top rope splash. Will that be enough? Going for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Silva. Silva kicked out. Bourne can't believe it. Silva's trying to get up to his feet. Irish it to the corner. Bourne trying to choke out Silva here. Bourne letting go of the hold before the count of 5. Bourne trying to drag Silva. Bourne trying to go to the ropes again. 1. No, quick kick out. You can see the frustration in Lance Bourne as he does another German suplex on the Silva. Headshots now by Bourne. Bourne can't believe that Silva's getting out all these holds and all these pins. Shot in the back by Bourne. As a natural born thriller. Takes Silva on the top. Has him in a trio roll. And a big boot. Right to the stomach of Silva for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Silva. Silva just keeps continuously kicking out. Bourne setting up another set of German suplexes. That's 1, 2, and 3. Bourne has been dropping Silva on his head all night. Now Bourne's going to the top rope again. Going for another splash, but it's countered. He went for another top rope splash, but it was countered by Silva. Silva with an elbow. Silva with an uppercut. Silva with a running drop kick. Shot by Silva. Shot in the back. Roll the dice. Roll the dice by Silva for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Bourne. A kick out by the natural born thriller. Trying to get him to his feet. Silva with that DDT. Going for the cover. That should do it. 1, 2. Kick out by Bourne. Bourne just keeps kicking out. Clothesline by Silva. Another clothesline. Bourne trying to go clothesline. Miss. Third clothesline connects by Silva. Bourne kick on the Bourne. Bourne kicked onto the natural born thriller. 1, 2, 3, no! Lance Bourne keeps kicking out. Bourne struggling to get to his feet. And a second DDT by Silva. That should do it. 1, 2, 3. And Vitor Silva in a hard fight matchup is still your DCW Internet Champion. What an insane matchup between the two. It took a DDT, then a bar kick, and then a final DDT to take down the Natural Born Thriller for the 1, the 2, the 3. And Vitor Silva is still your reigning DCW Internet Champion. He has took down Koni Kapono. He has took down Lance Bourne. Who else is next for Vitor Silva here in DCW? And this matchup here is our main event for the DCW World Championship. As the hometown hero comes back home here in Winnipeg, Chris Jericho makes his way into the arena with thunderous applause here. The man that gave Will Nunn his first ever defeat in a one-on-one matchup here in DCW. The man has a chance to become the DCW World Champion. As him and Isaac Nagi been going back and forth for weeks, as Chris Jericho came in out of nowhere to give Isaac Nagi the code breaker. Then Isaac Nagi returned the favor on our last episode of Saturday Night Unleashed, giving Chris Jericho the Arabian Flight with an Ayatollah of rock and roller, be able to become a world champion once again, but it will be in DCW if he is able to win this matchup. And here comes your first ever King of Kings winner. He won the championship in the Las Vegas Roulette at DCW Vice. He is the king of DCW as of right now. He is the world champion, Isaac Nagi. As he makes his way down to the ring here. And he getting applause here as well in Winnipeg. As the man from Bombay, India makes his way into the ring. And perhaps his toughest challenge here ever in DCW. Against a man that has been a champion all over the world in Chris Jericho. Isaac Nagi looking confident and ready as ever to defend that title against Chris Jericho in our main event of DCW Genesis for the World Championship. As Chris Jericho is looking to be a world champion here in DCW, and is only his second match here in DCW. He made a grand entrance here by defending Will Nunn at DCW Drive. Will he make it 2 for 2 and becoming the world champion? Isaac Nagi don't seem to think so. He believes that he is the true champion of DCW He won the Las Vegas Roulette. He's the one that took Will Nunn to his limits before losing to him at Summer Madness. And he believes that he is the greatest champion here in DCW, as the referee holds the championship in front of the world to show everybody what this match is about. And here we go. As Nagi snaps suplex to start the match off, going for a cover, 1 count, kick out by Chris Jericho. As Jericho slowly getting up to his feet, arm drag takedown by Jericho. The clothesline taking Nagi to the outside. As the referee begins his count, the 2 men start battling on the outside. Nagi quickly throws Jericho back into the ring. Jericho with a quick forearm to the face of Isaac Nagi. Jericho wearing similar colors as Nagi is tonight. As Nagi with a forearm of his own, taking down the Ayatollah of rock and roller. As Nagi got his face pinned down to the mat, taunting Chris Jericho at the same time. There's 2 arrogant men in that ring, but also 2 very talented men in the ring as well. Going for the cover. Not even a 1 count before Nagi kicked out. Jericho with a quick kick to the gut. Taking Nagi to the ropes. Throwing him down to the mat. Jericho, having way more experience in the ring than Nagi has to use that experience. Able to get a victory here. Going for the cover. Not even a 1 count, but kick out by Jericho. Both men are going for quick pins in this matchup. Trying to end it quickly. And capacity crowd here to Winnipeg. Clothesline by Jericho. But Nagi follows it up with a short arm shoulder block. And also with a Nagi salt to follow that up with. Nagi going for a splash, but Jericho counter with the knees. Kick to the gut. DDT by Jericho. These 2 men are going back and forth in the early goings of this matchup. Nagi with a stomp to the back of the head. Nagi showing his strength there, picking up Jericho by his head and throwing him down. Going for the cover. 1 count kick out by Chris Jericho. Nagi got Jericho up, throws him down. Jericho takes Nagi down with a drop toe hold. Jericho trying to pick up Nagi. Powerbomb by Jericho. Giving him the boots. Nagi with a counter. Irish hit to the corner by Jericho. Jericho with a clothesline into the back of the head of Isaac Nagi. As Jericho sets him up in a headlock here. Trying to slow down the pace a little bit. He knows that he's slower of the 2. Jericho used to run faster in his days, but he's gotten a little bit older here. But with age comes wisdom. And that's what Jericho's going to need to win the DCW Championship here. But Jericho already trying to set up Nagi for the walls of Jericho. Trying to get it locked in. Has the walls locked in. Right in the middle of that ring. And Nagi counters it. Nagi countered the walls of Jericho. Nagi with a shot. Trying to come back into this matchup. Picks up Jericho on the shoulders. Drops him on the ropes. Nagi going for the cover. 1 count. Kicked out by Jericho. Nobody's yet had a count of 2 yet in this World Championship matchup between Isaac Nagi and Chris Jericho. As Nagi raked the eyes of Jericho with his boots. Nagi with a flying forearm, followed by a kick up, followed by the atomic drop, followed by a slam. And Nagi trying to get up Jericho on his feet. Nagi Rana by Isaac. Going for the cover. That could do it. 1, 2. Kick out by Jericho. Kick out by Chris Jericho. Nagi can't believe it. But Nagi's head up top. Possibly looking for the Arabian Flight. Possibly to end this matchup. Wait a minute. Code breaker. Code breaker by Jericho. Going for the cover. New champion. 1, 2. Kick out by Nagi. Kick out by Nagi. Nagi barely escaped from being countered to a code breaker from the top rope. And now Jericho goes to work here with shoulder blocks taking down Nagi. Nagi throws him over the ropes. Jericho's headed up top. Jericho with a double axe handle. What an incredible main event so far. As Chris Jericho seems like he has the advantage now after hitting that code breaker. Nagi trying to break it up. Nagi with a roll up. 1, 2. Kick out by Jericho off of that crucifixion roll up. And now Nagi work on the back of Jericho. Jericho quickly gets out of the hold. Jericho with a boot, DDT, going for the cover. 1, 2, kick out by Nagi. Kick out by Nagi. As the King of Bollywood is on his feet. Nagi Rana once again. Nagi Rana again. By Isaac. Iron sweep to the corner. Jericho counters. Jericho with a counter. And being as smug as ever, just chilling, just relaxing on the ropes there. Nagi trying to set him up for a powerbomb. Sit up powerbomb connects for the cover. 1, 2, kick out by Jericho. Now Nagi's headed up top once again. Possibly looking for an Arabian Flight. Arabian Flight, no, counter! He went for the Arabian Flight. It was countered. Jericho with a kick to the gut. Jericho setting up Nagi. Double underhook backbreaker. Jericho by Nagi in the legs. Lion Tamer in the middle of the ring. Lion Tamer in the middle of the ring. Nagi's trying to get out of the hold. Nagi's trying to get out of the hold, but he is dead center of the ring. Jericho got the glue synced in. Nagi can't hang on much longer. Will Nunn's here. Nail with a chair. Will nail Jericho to the chair. The ref's calling out the match. The match has been called off in disqualification. Nunn just nailed Chris Jericho to the chair. Jericho's down. They're picking Nagi up. Suplex on the Nagi. Nunn is attacking both men here. The self-proclaimed best ever is hitting Nagi with chair shots. And Jericho with a chair shot. Hitting both men. Going back and forth between Jericho and Nagi with vicious chair shots. Nunn just ruined this incredible matchup for the World Championship. Is none hitting? Nagi with chair shot still. And, oh, another chair shot to Jericho. And now none looking for the kicks of glory. Round to Chris Jericho. And none has just ruined this entire main event here tonight at DCW Genesis. And none with a finish line. Onto Isaac Nagi. Wait, no. No, none. Another finish line. Round to the edge of that chair on Chris Jericho. None with two finish lines. One for Nagi, one for Jericho. Both men are down. And Will Nunn wants to prove to everybody that he is truly second to none.